Hey there, everybody. How's it going today? Uh, I decided to make another video for my channel, Deplorable. And I'm sitting here, I'm having a Milwaukee's best, and I'm having some thoughts. And I thought to communicate those thoughts today. One is, uh, I've been kind of busy, so I haven't been really making any videos. Plus, I got kicked off of Facebook for, making fun of Kamala and Joe. So, yeah, so, well, first off, let me talk about this friggin' election numbers, okay? So, is it me or is it just how does every single goddamn state so close? You know, we definitely see the corruption, you know, uh, of what's kind of going on. Of course, it was reported that on a military base, I can't really remember which state that was in, but there were votes that were thrown away. Also, either it was today or yesterday. I mean, yesterday, there was a gentleman that came from the Trump administration to view the vote counting, and he wasn't allowed to. So, what the hell is going on with this election, man? You know, um, I think something like this happened maybe like during the time Al Gore was trying to be president, Al Gore and Bush, and Trump is he's definitely gonna go to the Supreme Court if it comes down to that, and I totally agree with that, you know. So yeah, I'm hoping that that this thing will get squared away. I know he's gonna win, but you're gonna see like some stuff maybe getting uncovered. But my question is to the Democratic Party is why is it that they cannot stand there while they count the votes? You know, there were some Trump supporters outside of one place. I think it was in Arizona, and they were yelling, stop the count, stop the count," because we're gonna stop it because I mean, it's just there's so many things going on, and we knew this was gonna happen. We knew this was made. This was one of the reasons behind this whole virus thing, so people can vote at home. Yeah. So basically, that guy that was went in there to invest to watch the votes being counted. He wasn't allowed to go in there and stuff. So why can't he go in there? What are we trying to hide here? So, and again, like I said, there's been several instances of ballots being thrown away. Um, you know, it would be nice to protest, man. Everybody else protests. So I think that the Trump supporters need to get together and protest when they have time. Of course, I don't have time at the moment, but I definitely will be expressing my political views. Because it's kind of, I mean, this is like pissing me off, man. The other thing I want to tell you guys about is that, um, some of you guys, I know I had a lot of feelings, about Alex Jones, about how he's like this crazy conspiracy theorist, you know, uh, how of course, he got in trouble with the whole Sandy Hook thing, saying that was like staged or whatever, or not real. Of course, I can understand the anger about that, and I totally don't agree with that. But I will say this, okay? Despite how your feelings about him or whatever that, he did predict the Epstein thing because he he told about that. He told about what was going on, and people didn't believe him. And then, like I think, like 4 months later, I think it was like 4 months or months later. I can't remember how many months or whatever. Uh, you know, they found out that Jeffrey Epstein was doing what he was doing. Um, so there's one thing. The other thing I think that I feel is a big thing is an old video that he had. There's this place down in California. I can't remember exactly. I knew the name, but I cannot remember what it was. Not because I had a couple beers, but I just only had one beer, so not because I can't remember. But it's down there in California, um, and it's like way out in the sticks. It's out there uh, amidst like some redwood trees. There's like a lot of redwood trees, and it's a place where all the elites go that they have a meeting, you know, um, and they all meet there, and there's some nefarious things going on, you know. Um, some things are occult related. So it could be people that are high up in society, artists, you know, people in government, you know, people in high things of academia. Um, and they all meet up at this one place. Now, he has a video of a ceremony, a ritual at that same place. It's like a country club. I think not a country club, but it's like a club people go to. You know, I know people heard like Skull and Bones, things like that. But it's like a club that people go to that, you know, um, like I said, they all meet up. You know, so the video footage, you know, he's like hanging out in the background, and he's taking a picture. And the video footage is like a big altar. There's like a big kind of body of water. It looks like a pond, and then in the back of it, there's kind of like a stage area with people in robes. And there's a big like statue of an owl in the background. And there's what looks like a child being what's supposed to be a mock child sacrifice going on. He doesn't know that he didn't say that they actually did that, but it was like kind of like a mock thing, you know. And it's a druid. It goes back to the Druids. This group has been meeting since this. I think it was like the 1600s. Because California, what was the big like thing in the economy? Like the biggest business in the economy was the railroads. So that started from then, and it was like kind of like a tradition. You know, they would show up and they would have this like ritual. So, what the religious aspect of it, the owl is huge in the occult. You'll see owls, uh, you know, and it's to the god Moloch, uh, which is in the Bible during those Old Testament times where you had things like idolatry, you know, the worship an image, you know, and it goes back to that. It's like Canaanite, you know, Babylonian type thing that you know that they were becoming involved with. I mean, this is like dark stuff, you know. Anyway, so you know, back to what I was saying. It's like an older religion, an old kind of idolatry type of thing. There's an owl. Now we see a lot of owls, and like you know, you see the owl like NBC. You see a lot of symbolism with the owl, and it's on our money. It's on the NBC logo. I think on one of the rappers' albums, it's on there. Just different types of things in culture that we see. We see owls like, and supposedly all those people that are into that stuff, they have owls around their house. Now they said anything goes there. Like there's a theory that, and it's just a theory. I don't know, but there's just a theory that you know that there's some initiation things, and there's some like orgies and crap going on there, and you'll hear a lot about that during like satanic rituals, you know, as far as like the occult goes. But why are all these people meeting in a rendezvous location every year or whenever they meet. You know, why does it always have to be somebody with high up, you know? And he was basically saying that, you know, this is the movements, the plans towards the world, towards a new world order, and which is probably is, you know. You know, we see Illuminati stuff, we see the pyramid and all that stuff all the time, you know. So yeah, it's just something to think about, you know. Again, it's all the footage is all there, you know. You know, in detail on everything, you know. Kind of look past the feelings about the person and kind of have an open mind. Now, do I feel like there should be a conspiracy with everything? No. You know, conspiracies make someone kind of really paranoid? Yes. You know, I feel like, you know, there should be some reality there, but, you know, me being a Christian is something to definitely look into. You know your opponent. You know, when they used to wrestle, the best thing to do is know your opponent. You know, and of course, they've asked media things about it. They've asked people in the neighborhood about it, and they live in the surrounding area. They don't want to talk about it. You know, I think there was like a movie by an actor who kind of portrayed, it was kind of like a parody of the whole Grove. That's what it's called. I don't think I named the but it's the Grove area, you know, Bohemian Grove, and you know they'll make it out to be like, oh, it's just, you know, they're not, nobody's taking it seriously. It's just some kind of like really kind of kooky thing they do every year. No, it's not. You know, so yeah, so it's just something to look into, you know, and just something to think about, you know, because Christ is coming back, and he's going to come back with his children, but we see the trajectory of where this country is going towards when they want to defund the police, they want to take away the money, you know, they want to start having communism. It's just something to think about. So, you guys have a great day. They'll probably ban this video, but another thing you got to ask yourself too: why is this guy? Why are they always trying to ban this guy? It could be because he does do things like the Sandy Hook thing, which is horrible. I understand that. I get that. But why are they going after this guy so hard? Why? I have faith. I'm going to bring the truth out. I have faith. I know that God's with me. So that's why I make this stuff, you know. Because I have no fear. So you guys see easy. Enjoy your rest of your day. Okay, guys. Thanks a lot.